So if I sit side on like this, right? So if I attack with the triangle here, it's not so bad. The angle of this leg or your legs is what's really important. Because if he starts stacking me, see how my knees are now forwards on my side of my hips? Yeah. So like this is really poor mechanics for finishing the triangle, right? So what I want the whole time, that's why the foot goes on the hip. You're holding here, grab like this, and my foot on the hip is going to help me wriggle away from the person, like that. So bringing him down lower and lower, but look at what it's doing to the angle of my thighs. Yeah. My thighs are open now, right? So what you can do is walk backwards on your shoulder. As you walk backwards, it's going to go on. And I'm not squeezing. All I was doing was moving further away, right? So if you think about like the medieval guillotine, the person has to have the head sticking out to connect to it, yeah? And if my hips are too far under and the person starts stacking me, which is like the easiest way to counter it, is to bring his head close to mine, so it stretches my hamstrings and my butt muscles, and that's primarily what you want to use to hold on to and close the triangle. Then it's making it biomechanically really inefficient for me. So if the person starts trying to stack you, you've got two options. Put your foot back on the hip to hold them still so you can walk away and leave them where they are, and their upper body will pivot from their hips, yeah? Or walk away on your shoulders so that their whole body drops. Yeah? Kind of depends on their reaction to that, right? So a nice easy way is to sit with a 2-to-1 grip like this. See, he's already sticking forwards. Yeah, I'm playing from like an open guard position here like that, as opposed to a closed guard. So if I'm attacking him from a closed guard, here like this, he already has like decent posture. He's already much taller than me here. So when I'm here like that, I shoot this up, I'm having to bring him down and walk away from the person to bring him down to there. So an easier way is if I mean, that's great if I've got no gi or whatever, it doesn't matter. Whereas here, we're relying on a cuff and gripping behind the tricep, like that. So if we start off here, closed guard, and I want to use the triangle, for example, I'll hold on here, foot on the hip, and I'll walk away and use this foot to play with that arm. Yeah. So from here, now it's super annoying for him because he feels my foot on the hip, and his right arm, wants to go and deal with my foot on the hip. When it goes under, hence the triangle. Yeah. So that's an easier way, is to start far away right at the start. So when I am going through the triangle process, he's too far away to be able to posture. I've already broken his posture. Yeah. So we will do that. Yeah. So you'll start off here. Cuff grip, grip behind the elbow. If they're holding your belt, like this, I like to use my knee to break the grip off. Then I can walk away. My left foot is controlling this arm, like that. So now I can bring him forwards. See, my right foot's keeping him away. What you could do here, if you wanted to, is kick his post out of the way, so he'll drop all of a sudden and go to your triangle. Yeah. So whatever it is that he's relying on to keep whatever's left of his posture, you can just take that away. Right? So for now, sit here, foot goes across, you could grab here, or you could grab straight onto your leg, and delicate there for my knee, and then I can finish my triangle here. Right? Good question, right? Because there's lots of different places you can get triangles from. If it's no gear, you're mostly going to be hitting it from closed guard because you don't have any cuffs. You don't really have an open guard game, especially if there's punches, right? But for now, we're looking at like more blue to purple kind of territory, because we're primarily looking at like jiu-jitsu versus jiu-jitsu as opposed to street fighting. So I'm here like this. Again, I like to use my knee to pop that off, walk away, like this, and I keep walking away. You can even give him one of those to drop his head down if you were fast at setting your triangle. But for now, we're here. So my elbow's high, controlling the back of the elbow, my knee's close to his shoulder. Go across, grab your leg. I like to block the other arm, and then you have your triangle. Cool. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3.